I don't have a belly button right now. So.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we're live right now. I should have said that. Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome.
I figured that would be the first thing that was,
That's on me.
said anyway.
I'm sorry. What I meant to
No,
say
it's
was we're going to be live in just a second, and now we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for...
Internet is forever.
We've been talking about belly buttons.
For no reason.
Body shots. You know, other wholesome things. Hey, thanks for being here for Mates of Fate
Body
Play
shots and other
Artema
holes?
Saturday night. Stop it. No more hole talk. No more holes.
Yet.
I just jumped through a hole. Wait,
You
that's a
did.
portal.
We'll
There's
get
a
to
portal.
We'll get to the recap in just a
That'd be
second.
fun.
Mike, do you have music for us? I meant to
It was
ask.
It was a porthole. Yeah, I do actually. Thank you for reminding me.
Thanks for being
That's
here.
fine.
Anyway, if you would do us the honor, if you see a heart button down below, go ahead and click that heart button to follow us.
Don't
and
unclick it.
Or please don't unclick it. Get notified when we go live. We play twice a week. We play our homebrew D&D game, Songs of Creation, Thursday nights and Saturday nights. Artema, our seafaring campaign. What? That's what we're playing tonight. It's going to be fantastic. If you like RPG-related memes, give us a follow on Instagram at Mates of Fate. You can follow us on Twitter if you want to find out about upcoming one-shots and other information. If you go to matesoffate.com, you can get all our links, merch. If you want, I'm not wearing our merch, I'm wearing the Familiars merch tonight. But if you want to buy a t-shirt or a left-handed mug or something, you can. You don't have to. It's fine. If you want to catch up on our old episodes on YouTube, matesoffate.com, you can get a link right there. Wow, this sounds so good, Mike. What are we listening to right now?
Oh, this is just a little something called Syrinscape.
Ooh.
Yeah, you might not have heard about it, but it's a really cool application you can use for your tabletop RPGs to play music, ambience, and sound effects for your tabletop RPGs. You can use it for online games such as we're doing, or you can also use it for strictly in-person games, whatever it is you need. It's pretty great though, as of rather thousands and thousands of options to choose from. So.
Fantastic.
What else? Oh yeah, so if you're all already here watching us, why aren't you in the Discord? Am I right or am I right?
It's so right.
Yeah. So check out the Discord. Join us if you can. Next Sunday, we're hosting a Jackbox night. Jackbox, kind of a fun party game among friends. And then we have other things going on in there. So I think it's late June. I'll be hosting a community D&D one-shot, basically for people in the Discord. Won't be streamed, but it will be just, for the community there. Just people can play. What else? Anything else about the Discord right now, or is that kind of it? I think that's it for now, right?
I will be running the Lost Mines of Phandelver starting late June, early July. TT Tomes, hit me up. Hey, thanks for being here tonight. Hey. I mean, if you wanted to play in Lost Mines of Phandelver, I'm just saying. I should have hit you up on Discord like an appropriate person, but instead I'll just say it live on the stream on the internet, because that's when I remembered to ask.
Live on the internet for all to hear.
Yes. I think that's all.
We have a Discord.
Yeah. And around the same time, I'll be running what did we say? It's Tomb of Horrors.
Does it end in a B or an E? It's a B, right?
B. A B.
Tomb of Horrors.
Tomb of Horrors.
Tomb of Horrors?
Yeah.
Horrors.
We'll be running that around the same time, starting late June, early July, when Matt and Alicia are out for a little bit. It'll probably last maybe 3, 4, max 5 sessions, but it is a meat grinder, and I'm probably going to kill you guys several times, but we're all going to have a ton of fun, and it's going to be awesome. So looking forward to that.
I am excited about that. And we're going to have a special guest for that one, right?
We are. So we're going to have Matt, the other Matt G, not this Matt G, the other Matt G from Slices and Dices. And we're also going to have 1 or 2 other players that you guys have not seen before, who we'll announce later on down the road.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll have a couple new faces on the stream. So looking
Once we
forward to
figure
it.
out who they are. All right.
Yeah.
Is that it? Should we play D&D?
That's it. Should we? Was there anything you had, Matt?
Nope. What happened last week?
Cool.
Couldn't help
What
but think,
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so really quick recap, and I'll keep this short so we can jump right in it and put Nick in the spotlight real fast. So last week, basically the session was kind of spent with the 5 of you, currently 4 tonight, we're down 1 tonight, taking care of these 2 elven these two elves who you rescued from a ship that had been attacked and sunk. So you rescue these two elves. What you're able to glean from them is that they were artifact collectors, and they worked for a group from the Sal Anor Islands called the Bloodright Guild. And this Bloodright Guild is kind of known throughout the world. One of you, I can't remember who, was able to recall that the Bloodright Guild has been around for a few hundred years, and it's only has a few hundred members. And the purpose of this Bloodright Guild is to kind of travel the world, to seek out kind of these lost artifacts and lost artifacts and antiques and other magical items. And they basically bring them back to the Salanor Islands to the head of the Bloodright Guild named Malik Trivius, I believe. And that's what their purpose is. They told you that the two elves being, let me pull up my notes because I never remember everything. It is Ferith Olafel, who is the male elf, and Lalex Olafel, female elf. They had been sent to Glacia Mount by Malik to look for an artifact in an ancient elven temple, but they weren't able to find it. There, they said they were attacked by a beholder. Lalex lost her hand in the encounter with the beholder, and Ferith lost his eye, so he's wearing an eye patch. They both were attacked by a creature on the ocean that basically covered them in acid. Triskana, you created using shape water, you created a water dome surrounding them, as well as yourselves, to keep the ship safe from this acid that's seeping out from their pores that they're currently infected with.
It's actually Leomin's tiny hut, but I gave it like a sea glass flavor, but yeah.
Good with it.
It's Triskana's tiny hut because I made it out of sea glass.
That's right. So you guys created this hut, basically, and everybody went to sleep. You quickly all awoke, but not in the physical realm. You awoke to find yourselves in the rather becoming all too familiar dream realm, a realm somewhere between normal dreams and the physical realm. There you found yourselves in this large domed cavern building lined with dozens upon dozens of pillars supporting 50-foot tall walls. Lining the walls was a series of tapestries that outlined the history of the world, basically. History of the gods and the people that were created and the battles that were fought. Then Emperor Salanor entered through a portal into this dream realm, entered into the same pillar-supported dome, and then moments later, as Salanor waited impatiently, Navera Baralorn also entered. And they had a rather lengthy conversation about the work that Salanor has been doing and the steps they've been taking to, one, seek out the Plate of Bonding, which you guys are also aware of. And two, it does seem that Emperor Salanor, as well as Navera Baralon, are both aware of your guys' existence. That you've caused some trouble, that Emperor Salanor's right-hand man, being Admiral Randall, was aware of you, and that Captain Crowley was captain of the ship which you were initially on, and now seems to have died, and the rest of the crew is no longer under the command of Captain Crowley because she is dead, and because Emperor Salanor has not heard from them. With that, Navera opened up a portal back to what looks like the Sal Anor Islands and pulled out this Suma pirate by the scruff of his neck and tossed him in front of Navera, Navera tossed the Suma pirate in front of Emperor Salanor. And you guys recognize the Suma pirate to be the pirate that you encountered very early on, before you ever left Loudwater. This was the Suma pirate when you were at the very first lighthouse and you escaped on a ship. You stole this guy's ship. And he was kind of standing shirtless, just like he is shirtless now, in this kind of cavernous hall, cursing you as you stole a ship and made your way back to Loudwater. It does seem that the Sumer pirate is working for Nevera or Emperor Salinor. And they basically have tasked, based on the conversation you overheard in here, they express their displeasure with the Suma pirate at the lack of effort he's made to get close to Malik. Again, Malik being the head of the Blood Rates Guild, who travel the world for these artifacts and magical items. With that, Nevera sent the Suma pirate packing, sent him back through the portal to a bedroom, where through the portal, Zeph, you saw your wife chained against a wall, and you beelined it through the portal into this bedroom, and you made it. Triskana, you chased after him, and you also made it. Rowan, I believe you tried to, but you were not able to make it. Rowan, you're currently in this domed cavern room. Hofi, what were you doing? Can you just remind me?
I wasn't here for the last part for the second half
weren't.
of the session. So what was Hofi doing? I don't know.
Where did you leave off? Can you remind me? I should have watched the recap.
Plausible deniability, man. I didn't. I was going to sleep, and I don't remember my dreams at all.
Okay. Yeah, you went to sleep. That's good. We're good. All right. So, where we're going to pick up, Zeph, you just made your way through the portal. You go ahead, Triskana.
Can I ask a quick DM lore question?
Yeah, for sure.
When we originally met that Suma pirate and stole his ship, he recognized me. This was like a year ago in real life time, but he like gave me a look of recognition, and you told me later we knew each other, and we talked offline about that. Does that still stand, or is that maybe not the case right now?
Still stands.
Okay. Good heavens. Okay, please continue.
Can you message me what we talked about?
Sure.
Because I do recall it. I want to make sure we recall it in the same way. Just give it to me like 1 or 2 sentences.
Okay.
If you could. Because I do recall the conversation, and I'm hoping we recall it the same way. So we'll start with you. So Zeph, as Triskana sends me this message, Zeph, you skid to a halt in this room, standing next to the Suma pirate. You're standing about 10 feet away from your wife, who looks like she's asleep. Basically, she's chained against the wall, and the Suma pirate looks taken aback as you skid into the room. Triskana
So he notices me.
following behind you. He definitely notices you. Yep.
And this is the same Suma pirate that just got scolded, right, by Navarro?
Yes,
Okay.
correct. And he's currently it looks like he was sleeping. He's wearing kind of these bed shorts, and completely shirtless. Looks very similar to how you saw him the last time you saw him when you departed that first lighthouse, when he was cursing you out for stealing his ship. Who are you?
Who? You know who I am. You've seen me before.
The
What are you
portal
doing with
closes.
her? Are you okay?
The portal closes behind the two of you, Triskana and Zeph. You are, you are currently in this bedroom. You're still in the dream realm, but the portal closes behind you. You're kind of now trapped in there.
You know what? Let me take a do-over there. I basically ignore him and just run over to my wife.
Okay. So what do you do?
She's chained to the wall. This is feels
Yeah.
weird. Okay.
She's chained against the wall. She is asleep. What do you try to do?
I run over and just try to rouse her. Amaret, are you okay? Are you alive?
She doesn't respond. She's not dead or anything. It does just seem like she's asleep. You get the sense she's breathing, but you shake her body and she doesn't wake up.
All right. So while holding on to her, I kind of turn around and look at the Suma pirate. What have you done with her?
Just sleeping.
Why will she wake? What's going on?
She's not here.
Where is she? I see her right here.
She's safe and she's sleeping. She's here, but she's not here.
What does that mean?
I need answers now.
You seem like you don't know. Yet you're here.
We don't know. We don't come here on purpose.
Are you the victim here? What? Start talking.
I am no victim. What are you doing here? This is Telrod. The Dream
Telrod?
Realm. Don't you know?
I know weird shit happens here, and I wake up and my hand is back, but that's all I understand. But I see my wife hanging here, who was taken from me months ago.
What you see before you, this is simply it's a dark mirror, if you will, of our world. And it's a mirror of our dream realm as well.
So what happens if we die here?
If you die here, your soul gets trapped here. Do you want to find out? And he reaches out one hand and grabs onto something on his wrists and turns it about 180 degrees on his wrists. And the world around you seems to shift. And where once you were in a bedroom surrounded by tapestries and carpet and a bed and your wife standing in front of you vanishes. And you now find yourself in... One sec, where is Foundry? There we go. You now find yourself here. In the middle of what looks like a village surrounded by just buildings, looks like houses and taverns. It's dark, it's night. You don't see anybody about you. And he smirks at you, the Suma pirate. You see, with the right power, you can control this realm. Just as I can control it.
So how do we
Just as I can take your life.
Please
Like that.
Where's my son?
Your son.
Did you not take my son too?
Remind me, which one was he?
How many gnomes have you taken?
Not just gnomes. Boy.
This
take
dude's
all
cruising for a
sorts.
fucking bruising, man.
Remind, which one was he?
Do you even know their names? How can I tell you?
I don't know their names. Do you think I care about their names?
Why would you take them? Why?
He's 9 years old. He's just a little boy.
For what purpose?
I assure you, he's safe. But he's not with me.
Where are they? Really?
Anybody I take is better off to me alive than dead.
Where are they really?
Your boy? Is that who the they is?
My boy, my wife, where are they?
I have your wife. If that woman that you're referring to is your wife. Your boy, somewhere, not with me, I'm sure.
How can you be so smug?
It's reality.
It doesn't-
This. Reality is what you make it, just like this. And as he does this, he twirls his fingers, and you see his body transform from being a Suma pirate. And you see a bracelet on his wrist turn another 180 degrees. His body transforms into what looks like, slowly from top to bottom, like this metallic alloy. And then it's one sheet of metal alloy, shimmering, reflecting light. And then it slowly coalesces into these individual balls all over its body. And then standing in front of you, once there was a Suma pirate, is this... looks like a creature made of ball bearings from head to toe. And he's just standing there, completely just ball bearings.
What are you?
I am whatever I want to be. What are you?
Confused.
I need you both to roll initiative.
I was waiting for this. Like,
Rumpelstiltskin Morpheus, motherfucker.
yeah, like
And Mike, in the 2.5 minutes it took us to fall asleep and then get here, was that a long rest?
No.
Weird.
14.
12.
Okay. All right.
I need to get my character sheet to see how fucked I am.
So did you say this Rumpelstiltskin motherfucker?
Should be that fucked.
I shouldn't be that fucked?
I don't think so.
I don't know, I'm gonna fight ball bearings.
Yeah. All right. So Isabel's always the one that reminds me. What is the initiative roll? It's Constitution, right?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
I always forget.
Always think it's Constitution.
I know. I know. All right. So we'll start here. I will get back to Rowan and Holfi. I'll get to you guys in a little bit. So I'm gonna stick with Triskana and Zeph for now. He is transformed into this ball-bearing creature as his eyes, his two beady eyes glowing red. Let me put this into the Discord so anyone can see it. By the way, if you're watching us, join the Discord, which is where we put a lot of the art for these games. And I will put it right here.
Ball bearings were always like the biggest letdown for me. Like using them as like, yeah, I throw ball bearings on the floor. Can they step around them? What?
Now it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Mike,
right.
also, the way I handle this fight depends on whether or not I'm right about who I think this is. Do you mind checking my message real quick and tell me if I'm correct?
You're correct.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. Let me reread your message.
This initiative roll brought to you by Syrinscape. Spooky sounds
right.
for your tabletop games.
Cool. All right. So, first up is this ball-bearing creature. So let's go and just place your tokens on the map. I'm going to place them here. I will say you are Zeph. I'm going to put your... Oh, no, that's not you. Here we go. And then Zeph. I'll say you are here. And Triskana, you're both teleported kind of like right there. You're standing directly in front of this creature in this street sandwiched between two buildings. So the ball-bearing creature is going to go first as he... several of the ball bearings seem to explode. Half of this creature's body just explodes in front of you. And hundreds of tiny ball bearings come flying out at each of you. And I will need you each to make dexterity saves for me.
Oh, goodness.
14.
16.
All right. So, Triskana, you... Okay. Let's see. All right, one sec. Sorry. Triskana, you take 15 bludgeoning damage as these ball bearings come flying out and impaling you in your shoulder, your stomach, your abdomen, your neck.
I'm sorry, so 16 failed?
What's that?
A 16 failed?
16 succeeded.
All right, well. So you took half.
So you took half damage.
What the fuck am I getting ready to fucking... Jesus Christ, dude, I'm going down.
Yep.
Whew.
Down goes Zeph!
Why did we even roll initiative? This is a murder.
Nope, I did this wrong. I'm sorry. You take 8. No, you take 7, say 8 bludgeoning damage. 8 bludgeoning damage.
You're not just doing that because I'm whining, right? Because I'll deal with it.
No.
Okay.
I did it wrong.
All
I
right.
misread the stat block.
Okay.
And Hofi, you take...
Isn't even there.
Fuck you,
Or not
Holby.
Hofi. Zeph.
Fuck you for not being there.
Yeah. Zeph, you take 15 bludgeoning damage.
This portal opens up just long enough for a bunch of ball bearings to come out and fuck Holfi in particular, and then closes up again.
Yeah. And you are immediately knocked prone.
Sweet.
Zeph, as
How
you're
I
knocked
like
to
it.
the ground, as these ball bearings from this creature, the rest of the creature seems to scatter as well, covering the ground in ball bearings. And then
I'm gonna pour out my oil of slipperiness because fuck him too.
And then immediately, as these ball bearings scatter, the creature immediately reforms, uses a bonus action, and reforms in front of you, Triskana. Takes
every
the form
fight
of
a fucking boss
itself.
fight.
Because there's nothing but. So it reforms space right in front of you. And makes one attack. It's going to be a slam attack.
I'm so squishy.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
So
Ding,
that
ding,
will
ding.
be 26 to hit.
Yeah, I believe that'll hit my level 4 wizard. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, excuse me.
Mage armor.
My level 5 wizard.
As you take, as
We're
it slams
getting
it,
trapped in the dream realm. Da, da, da.
it reforms in front of you. These ball bearings cohesing into this creature that you're now too familiar with, and it just slams its hand into you. Its ball bearings just impaling you as you feel it. Oh, hundreds of them just, puncture your body. Yeah. So that's what it does. That's your turn, or that's the ball bearing creature.
How hard does
It's
it-
your turn.
So, oh wait, was that the thing I rolled a dex save, or what's the slam attack damage? You didn't actually.
Oh, I didn't give it to you. Oh,
No.
so that was 8 damage
Okay.
or 6 damage.
So you
sorry.
did take. I was gonna say. So you did take 16,
damage.
just the long way around.
Long way around. Yeah.
Fine.
So I'm prone,
Zeph,
so
you're up.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll use my movement to stand up. Is that something I can do?
It's half your movement. Mm-hmm.
Half my movement. All right, great. So I'll stand up. Man, what the fuck is he gonna be even like remotely susceptible to? Like, ugh,
Not there.
this is a big fucking woof. All right, me just being all pissed off at this cocky, smug bastard. I'll just go for an Eldritch Blast right into his chest. Why not?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you do.
And that'll be fuck to hit.
What was it?
Jeez.
Can we get some merch with that on it?
You fucked it.
That'll be fuck to hit. 10 to hit with my ridiculous modifier of +6. Still 10 to hit.
Okay.
Yep.
That
Four-letter
hits.
word.
Does it hit?
Wait, a 10? A 10? Was it a 10 or a 16?
It's a 10.
Oh, it misses. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
He's right in front of me, and I have this almighty power with 120 feet of range, but somehow just can't seem to fucking hit him. So yeah, I'm not gonna roleplay that because it's just it's not possible.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to do or can do? Send your tickles is that a thing?
Shit, I don't know if I think Senior Tickles is pretty. Oh, I have one last summon of Senior Tickles. Dun dun. Senior Tickles rolls off and be like, "Who's this ball bearing looking motherfucker?" and just tries to a whip attack right into the center of him, I guess.
Okay.
There we go. This also has a +6, by the way, so we'll see what this does. Okay, dirty 25 to hit.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
Okay, so let's roll 1d8. Which one of you has 8 sides? That will be 5 cold damage.
Okay. All right. All right. As Senior Tickles comes out of the ground and takes a slash at him, you see several of the ball bearings go flying. 5 damage. Excellent.
Fantastic, and I will use the remainder of my movement. Let's see here. What's going on over here? Like, is this like a wall I could kind of hide-ish behind here?
Yeah, that's like a wall that is like leads to like a little like overhang that leads into a building. Yeah, you could
Okay.
if you want to try to hide behind there, you can. You have to make a
Yeah,
stealth
I'm gonna
check.
try. Yeah, sure. Why not? A stealth check. I don't know how good I am at that. Let's see. Where's well, I moved over there, didn't I? Well, let's use the 20 that both was nice and both was mean. What the fuck is my stealth modifier? 0. Cool.
I'm going to
saw me
hide.
with that too.
All right. So yeah, you against his passive perception, you move over there, but you're not hidden.
No.
Unfortunately.
No,
Yeah.
of course.
All right, Triscana, you're up, and then I'll move over to Rowan. You'll be up next for
Trishkana just looks at
whatever it
this
is you're doing.
this monstrous creature, heartbroken. What happened to you? You left us 10 years ago and this is what you've become? Why? Why?
This creature just turns and looks to you, and you don't understand what it's saying, but it does seem to understand you.
I'm not gonna
It slams its hands together.
I'm not gonna fight you. You are my people. I won't do it. Is it still humanoid?
What do you mean humanoid?
Is it
Like technically humanoid?
is it humanoid?
It is. No, it's not humanoid.
Are you sure?
Yes. Are you?
Dodge.
Yeah. Sorry, that was the only thing I have. I'm almost at small slots. Triskana will cast Minor Illusion to try and make the sound of Navera Berlan's voice coming from around the building behind us. And I want it to, like, call his name. His name, obviously, I remember because I've known this man my whole life, but I don't remember it. But I want that voice to, like, call to him, "Where are you?"
Okay. Is there anything you have to do for that? You can just cast it.
It's just a cantrip.
You just cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Navera Berlan's voice echoes from behind a building to, we'll just say to like the south, like directly below, like southeast of where the ball-bearing creature's token is.
Yeah.
Comes from around there and echoes out from that alleyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll say, "Where are you? I need you. Return to me."
It we'll get to what it does when it's that creature's turn.
Okay. But yeah, that's my action, casting that spell.
That's your action. All right. So we'll come back to you guys. So Rowan, you are currently in this kind of, again, domed cavern supported by all these 50-foot pillars. And Navera and Salinor both saw you. What do you do?
I
As
was
you tried
behind
to
a
make-
I was behind a pillar, because I wasn't trying to go to the portal last time. I was trying to
Okay.
use my ring, but then I found out I didn't have it, and then the portal closed.
That's right. All right. So you're hiding behind a portal, behind a pillar. They don't see you. So what are you doing?
And from what I remember, Holfi and Valsina also are in the dream realm with us.
Yep.
They are. Okay.
Okay, I just want to
Yep.
make sure. Okay, I'm gonna try to get Holfi and Valsina's attention and kind of maybe like, what the fuck? Like, what do we do?
I'm having a weird deja vu right now. Right.
So, and I'm also gonna look around to see if there's. Do I have my weapons on me?
You do have your weapons, yeah, but you don't have any magical items.
Okay. And I'm gonna like kind of stealthily try to peer around the pillar to see what was it? Nefira and Salinor are doing. If they're like saying anything, see if I could hear what they're saying.
Yeah, so you do see Navera and Salinor talking to each other, looking around. They're kind of taking steps around the room, looking around some of the pillars. You hear them talking to each other, and Navera is saying to Salinor, talking that seeing Zeph and seeing Triskana, she recognizes those faces. She's talking about how she's seen those two before, and that those are 2 of the 5 that they know. And they're walking around, looking to see if there's anybody else.
Try to still stay hidden if I can.
Okay. Yeah. So let me go to Holfi then. Holfi, are you doing anything in particular?
Just still listening as best as I can, and trying to keep my back to the pillar to hide as well as I can.
Okay.
But at the same time, Holfi is seething with anger because he knows he's read the letter, and he knows the danger his daughter is in because of Salinor, because of that man that represents everything that he's been fighting his entire life. So Holfi is trying his best, knowing his current predicament, not to go charging out there like a goddamn fool.
Yeah. Yeah, so you definitely recognize this man. You know how dangerous he is and how much you despise him. Okay. So at the top of the next round, I'll have each of you make stealth checks.
Sure.
But for now, I'll say that's where you kind of are. You're hidden behind these pillars as Navera and Salinor are searching for you in this dream realm. And we'll just skip past. I'll say Valsina's here with you as well. Skip past her. So back to the top of the round, the ball-bearing creature is up. It turns and cranes its head towards the sound of where Navera's voice came from, and it is going to. It will. Okay. It disperses. You see it form that like non-solid form and disperses into ball bearings that fall to the ground and slide along the ground towards the sound of where Navera's voice came from. Because it formed into all this just pile of ball bearings, it does not invoke attack of opportunity as it moves away from you. Triskana.
What am I gonna do? Slap it with my essential oils? I mean,
Exactly. So it makes its way over here and looks down the alleyway. It doesn't see anything. I'll have it make a perception check to see if it sees them there, or how well it perceives. It looks down the alley, and it's a little too dark. It's not sure what it sees. It coalesces back into the kind of humanoid-looking form. And as it looks down the alley, it turns and looks at you, Triskana. And it's going to take a shot at you. Its hands fling out, kind of like Iron Man. And several ball bearings shoot out at you. This attack doesn't seem as powerful as the initial attack.
great.
And it will...
Neat.
Let's see here. All right, 14.
Triskana will cast shield as a reaction to deflect the ball bearings flying at her.
Ball bearings come flying and just bounce off the shield and impale the walls of the buildings around you, and you're okay.
Yes, I'm okay.
All right. Okay. And then a second one, as it turns and looks at you, because you're not hidden, Zeph.
Yeah,
But I will say you-
like come behind this wall. I've got something
You-
between us, right?
Yeah, so this attack will be at disadvantage because you have partial cover. Okay. 13.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. All right.
We can't
As
go
these
armor
ball bearings
shopping
come
because we're
flying
all
at you.
Yeah.
All right. That will be eight bludgeoning damage.
Fuck you.
Are you still standing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As it tries to attack both of you, hits you, Zeph, turns and looks back down the alleyway for the sound of Navera's where the sound of Navera's voice is coming from. Zeph, you're up.
God damn. All right. How far am I from this piece of shit?
You are well, it's 5 foot per square, so
Okay, so with the Pythagorean theorem or so, we're looking
You're like 60 feet away.
Yeah, right
Say
on that
60
60 feet. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just that's the perfect math for what I'm looking for here. So I guess did I hear Triscana? How blatant were you when you were
I wasn't trying to be quiet.
in turn?
Yeah, you're 55 feet away.
Yeah. You know this thing?
Yes. I mean,
Are
not
you going to elaborate?
he's from Igorana. He left. He used to be one of us. I don't know what he is now.
Should I spare him or are we fucked?
Probably both.
I can't do both.
Let's just wake up. Let's just try and wake up.
I don't think that's a thing we learned how to do yet. Fuck. You're pinching yourself and shit. I'm terrified of this thing, man. So wait, that's a reaction.
If he's as powerful as he says, then I don't think we can kill him. Just do what you have to do.
Being damaged by a creature. Okay, so can I use a reaction to that damage, I guess?
Well, it depends on what the reaction is.
A hellish rebuke?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Hell yeah, you can.
So right at 60 feet. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna cast hellish rebuke at 3rd level.
Is that an action or a reaction? Ooh.
That is a reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, brother.
So I guess that pretty much automatically does its thing, and that's going to be 4d10, which I don't have in front of me here, so I'm going to do it in D&D
Wow.
Beyond.
All right. Make it happen.
Low. 23 fire damage.
Wow. All right.
2 9s and a 2 and a 3.
Awesome. How much was it? Sorry.
23 total.
23. All right. This creature, this hellish rebuke, is it like fire that you're spewing out? Just
Yeah, it's I point my finger at the creature and he's just surrounded by hellish flames.
as
He,
some of the
he needs to make a dex throw.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So that was a nat 20. So that'd be a 24.
I'd say he saves. So it says it takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much when successful. So I guess is that an addition? Interesting.
Well,
So why did it let me-
is it 4d10 because you're level 5?
It's 4d10 damage, and then
So he's going to take 13 points.
Well, no. So you point your finger at the creature damage. That damage you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dex saving throw if it takes 2d10 on a failed save, or half as much when it's successful. Then why did it have me roll 4d10?
Probably
Because the
because
level you cast it at.
Because the level
increases,
you cast that.
It increases at 1d10 per level, so it's just
Oh.
going to be half damage off of the 4d10 that you roll.
So you're good. We'll have it. It'll round up to 13.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yep. Yeah, so this fire envelops this creature. As the outer you see the outer layer of ball bearings just melt away in this kind of like lava flow down its body, and kind of just falls to the ground. The creature still standing, still looking pretty strong, but definitely is like missing an entire layer of ball bearings on the outside of its body. Anything else you want to do?
Well, that was my reaction for that, so I guess now I can actually take some of my other shit, right? So I guess I will cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. What's this? A bonus action?
This is my action.
Oh, this is your action. Oh, that's right. That was a reaction that you did last time. All right.
Yes. That's going to be a dirty 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Finally. I'm just going to roll it in here because that's just how I feel like doing it. That is going to be 12 force damage.
12 force. Okay. All right. As the creature just this Eldritch Blast just roars out from your hand and just blasts the creature. It pushes him back 5 feet. So you did a good amount of damage, and he definitely seemed to get hurt by it as he gets pushed up against the wall of the building right here. I'll leave him where he is because he's just kind of like pushed up against the wall. He didn't actually move. But yeah, that's where he is. It was 12 damage, you said?
Well, maybe. I'm level 5, right? So I have 2 beams of this, and I haven't been using this correctly, so I get to roll again for this, actually. You can direct the beams to the same target or different ones. Make a separate attack roll for each beam. So I will take another attack roll for beam number 2.
Cool.
All right. It's such a good feeling when you realize you haven't been playing something right, and then you're like, well, I can do more damage. Yeah.
This is going to be... 14 to hit?
14 misses, unfortunately.
Womp womp. Okay.
As the second one just glances off the wall of the building next to him.
Okay, well then, so for my bonus action, I'm soaking up the action economy here. Senor Tickles will, so he got moved here. Senor Tickles was right next to him before when he was all up in Triscana's grill. So how far away is he now? Senor Tickles can move 30 feet. I think that's about right.
From Triscana, where was Triscana? It was where Triscana was.
Yeah, right about. Yeah,
I think
right
so.
about.
I can just measure it. Oh yeah, 25 feet. There you go.
Absolutely. So yeah, Senor Tickles will mosey his tentacle self on over there and take a swing at our ball-bearing friend once again here. And so that will be 15 to hit.
That misses, unfortunately, as well.
Fuck.
So close. He kind of like lashes at him, but then he like touches the tip of his nose.
Just
and
the tip.
Yeah. Just. Oh god. Okay. Every time. Every game.
Every game. That's the first time I've done that.
Every session. All right.
So then I have my movement now, and I guess I'll just duck down behind this wall again. And
Are you trying to hide?
Sure, I'll hide behind. Well, no, because
Well, you can't take hide as an action. So.
Yeah, so I'll just duck down and just keep them cover.
Okay. All right. All right. So that's your turn, Triscana. You're up.
Figure it out or kill it, Triscana.
This
Triscana.
creature just lost its like outer layer of ball bearings and like.
Yeah, Triscana will look at it just like crestfallen. I know you never liked me, but this isn't what she would have wanted, and you know that. Please.
It turns and looks at you with angry. Its ball-bearing eyes like.
Zoidberg vibes off of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Triscana will pull the same trick a second time, casting Minor Illusion at the end of this alley and making Navera Barrelon in an even angrier voice. I gave you an order to come to me now, or else.
Did I hear that?
Yeah.
Don't upset Master!
All right. Anything else you want to do, Triscana?
I will. I'll move. I'll move to get a little farther away. I'll come back to next to Zeph.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, that'll be my action.
Okay. All right. All right. It turns its head and looks back down the alley where Navera's voice is coming from, and we'll get back to that. So back to Rowan and Zeph. Can each of you? Well, let's just start one at a time. You guys didn't roll initiative, or yeah, Holfi. Sorry, Holfi and Rowan. Can each of you make stealth checks for me?
Sure. Okay.
I'm going to do one for each perception check for each of them.
18.
22.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So you guys are still successfully hidden as Navera and Salinor are kind of creeping around the pillars. You guys slowly pivot around the pillars, like just keeping out of sight of them, right? And you do hear you hear them talking to each other about the five of you, and Navera demands of Emperor Salinor that he makes quick meat of you. He wants you killed. He wants you out of the picture. As you creep around one of the pillars, you see Navera's form kind of transform from this masculine hulking figure slowly into this more like I'd say like feminine looking figure. seems to be kind of somewhere between male and female. Just kind of molding between the two. You can't quite tell.
Nice.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do?
I am. Rowan's gonna get her short bow out very quietly, and she's just gonna get it ready. She wants to shoot, but she's gonna just get it ready.
Okay. So hidden behind one of the pillars, you unleash your short bow and you kind of keep it close to yourself as you're listening for the sound of the footsteps to see if they're getting closer, trying to keep your distance from them. What about you, Holfie?
Casting a spell with a verbal component, how audible would that be?
You could, I would say I would need you to make like I'll just keep it simple. You can make a sleight of hand check, but you could, if it's, I have a DC in my head, and if it's good enough, you can do it as a whisper.
Okay.
Because you're in this like cavernous room, it can echo, but if the DC is good enough, you can do it.
Oh.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Sure. That'll be 16.
You have an idea that you could turn and face the pillar and put your mouth up against it and mumble the words that way, and maybe that would muffle it.
Okay, I'll try it then. I'm just going to cast... If that's the case, I'll cast Healing Word on myself.
Yep.
At
Okay.
first level.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're able to, I would say.
Okay, cool. Okay, with that, just... not right now, just take your time, catch your breath.
As you look over and you see Rowan standing there, looking a little panicked, holding the short bow, you feel a rush of energy flow through you.
Oh, Rowan, how is Rowan looking to me, too?
I'm looking fine.
Okay, fine, good. All right. Okay,
Okay. All right.
that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say that's you guys's. So then back to Zeph and Triskana and the ball-bearing creature. It is going to make its way down this alley, and it ignores you. And it goes down here.
Good.
And it's looking around for Navera, the voice that it heard. And make a perception check. Okay. Doesn't see Navera, not that it would, but it's not sure that Navera isn't there. So it's kind of lumbering in this alleyway looking for the voice of Navera.
Zeph, let's just run.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So where do you guys go?
We fucking book it in the opposite direction.
Okay. All right. So it is your guys's. So we'll start there then. So let's just go to Zeph. So you book it. Is that right? You kind of go in the opposite direction.
So
Okay.
am I just getting double movement kind of deal here, or we're just gonna run because he doesn't realize we're going, or what?
You can dash if you want to. You can leave
Yeah.
this boss
God
behind.
damn it. No.
Depends on dashing. If they don't dash, they're there.
No boss in mind.
Gonna get killed by a ball bearing monster.
Death
Yeah,
by
well,
balls.
Well, I mean, here I'm a a tiny little gnome, right? So my dash is only 50 feet. So I mean, we can. What about like, can we hide like in this building up here?
Yeah, can we? Can we go in a building?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can go in any of these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hide the fucking here.
Okay. So in there, where you went there, that's not necessarily a building. It looks like it's like a horse stable.
I'm gonna go hide in here.
Okay. Yeah. So you climb your way up these. You walk up these steps and through this door, and it looks like this is maybe like a mayor's office of some sort.
Interesting.
You see like you see a couple desks with paperwork, and there's nobody in here. It's empty. The door was already partially ajar. It was left open. Okay. And anything you want to do in here, Zeph?
Just I guess I'll look around. I was mentally preparing for something else. What do I see again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's like a mayor's office. It looks
Right,
like you see
got that.
paperwork related to like taxes for the Salanor Islands, paperwork about tourism here, merchant goods coming in and out, and things of that sort.
Is there,
Boring
a desk,
fucking-
there a desk or anything like that?
Yes, there is. There's a desk.
All right, I'm going to start rummaging through the desk first.
Okay.
This guy's like, I can create any kind of dream world I want to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
taxes with the appropriate 193 form. And then
Yeah. So go to make an investigation check for me.
That's what I'm good at. Investigation. So that's gonna be a dirty 20 plus a 2 for proficiency. It's dirty 22. What did I find?
As you're rummaging through the desk, most of it looks like standard kind of administrative paperwork. You do find in the back of one of the drawers, looks like correspondence between the mayor and Malik of the Blood Rights Guild.
I read that shit.
Yeah. And it basically says, it looks like it's talking about revenue that's owed from Malik to the mayor for services performed. But what really stands out to you is they discuss a meeting place.
Where are they meeting?
The meeting place is, it's described as a place beneath a tavern below sea level.
Tavern below sea level. All
It
right.
says, I will see you beneath the waves.
See you beneath the waves.
Who has secret meetings
Is it
under
the
the sea?
octopus's garden? Is that where this is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna kind of lay low in here. I assume Triskana saw me go in here, so I guess she'll make a decision on whether or not she wants to follow me into my little hidey hole here while we're trying to get away from Zoid Ball out there.
Okay. All right. So Triskana, it's your turn. You're up.
I was gonna run the horse stable, but then I heard there's lore to be found. What's my building? Does it have a front door I could run through, or
Where did you go?
I haven't
We're splitting up.
always split the party. This one with a circle roof, like, is that a building I can go into?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna hoof it into this building.
All right. And inside
double
here,
split. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the party is insanely split right now.
Is it?
You make your you
fuck,
make your
DM.
way. This the door is locked, so you can't just make your way in. This looks like it's a. You see a sign hanging out out front. It is a tavern.
Okay. Then I will hoof it into the stable.
Okay.
And use my action to try and hide.
Okay. So you make your way back over to the stable, and yeah. So you can hide. You're gonna make a stealth check.
All right. Oh, as a Sarah guide me. That's not good. That's a 12.
Okay. All right. All right. So back to Hofi and Rowan. Can each of you make stealth checks again for me?
11.
8.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. I need to close my door. The rain is coming in hard.
Maybe because of the rain, Mike didn't hear my roll, so that's a different kind of stealth check.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
18.
Yeah. So with that, after I would just say, Holfi, you can't keep it in. You sneeze all of a sudden,
Fucking old
and it
man.
totally gives away your position.
Sneeze? Can I, like, fucking kick a pebble or some shit? I sneeze?
How do you do it then? How do you give away your position? I don't know.
You fart because you're an old man.
No, I'm just, like, seething and everything. Honestly, at this point, I feel like Hofi can't, like, kind of loses control and steps out, even.
Okay.
Ooh, even better.
You step
Don't
out.
make it cool.
Fuck,
And,
that's not making it cool.
Navera and Salinor both see you. Navera Barrelon, is about 30 feet away from you, and they run towards you. What do you do?
Am I up or is?
Yeah, you guys didn't roll initiative, so we'll just theater of the
Okay.
mind here.
How does that? So I guess it doesn't work as far as like me getting an my bow ready, right? That
I
doesn't.
mean, if you readied it, then she would get a surprise attack.
All right, let's do it this way then. How about you both roll initiative?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you wanted.
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah, let's just kill all the
Well-
big bads now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll start a new campaign.
Yeah. Kill the big bats.
And Valsina too, or should is she? She's just like hanging out.
Yeah, she's kind of hanging out for the moment.
She's moral support.
Per
What,
cramps
what,
right now.
what did you get, Rowan?
I got a 12,
A 12.
but I did have my weapon ready.
You did have your weapon ready. Yeah.
She should have that. Yeah.
You ready in an action.
Operators are
And
standing
then
by.
this.
Have your weapons ready.
All right. So.
Okay.
Okay. So first one up, Rowan. Because you ready in an action, I will say. 1 sec.
What are we doing?
Wake up.
All right. Okay. I would say Rowan, you're up first because you're ready in action, and then Holfi, you're on deck, and then back to Rowan.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I got a nat 19, so I guess that's
That.
good enough, right?
So what?
It's a 25.
What are you? So who are you attacking? What are you doing?
I'm attacking the one that's not currently shapeshifting into a female and then a male.
Okay.
Salinor.
Emperor Salinor. Yeah. Okay.
Attacking
Yeah.
the
Go ahead and,
Emperor.
that definitely hits.
If ever there were a dude that deserved to be killed,
Can you even imagine if they kill the Emperor right now? Holy shit.
With his soul trapped in the dream realm.
Oh my god.
oh, that'd be so.
I
awesome.
hope. Oh my god. I hope this happens.
Is with that? Is that with sneak attack, or no?
You were hiding, so yeah, I would say so. So you have advantage. Yeah.
So I'm trying to find out where am I. That's 19 damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Do you have the whales from the grave thing? Because are they within distance or?
Oh, I do have whales from the grave, and that's a bonus action. Thank you.
Whale in the grave.
Like whales, like ah,
Oh,
Whales.
not
sorry.
like
Got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Move on.
who the hell would bury a whale?
What's wrong with you?
They said.
Don't ask questions.
I thought it was supposed to be 6 feet under. This is not gonna do. This hole's gotta be at least 3
So
times
it's an
bigger.
attack.
3.
Whales from the.
I think it says an attack. Oh no, immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature.
Okay.
Okay. And that is...
Are you targeting Navera now?
Yeah, I have to. It's not, it can't be the same person.
That or Holfi. So
And that's
like I don't even
10,
know what side she's on.
That's 10 damage. Necromancy damage.
Okay. And what was this you did? So can you describe it?
So I shoot an arrow at Salinor, and then immediately after I do that, I summon, I summon kind of the power of death, I guess, and just
Okay.
rush it towards the
Yeah.
other.
Cool.
It compels
Alright.
him.
So yeah, so the arrow goes flying towards Salinor, impales him, doing 19 damage in his chest. He looks down at the arrow and he looks up at you, and then immediately you cast the other thing you just said, and it just seems to hit like a force field around Navera. And Navera just looks at you and glares at you and just slowly, creepily just takes a few steps towards you. Completely
Try to
unfazed by what you just did.
I try to smile, like all bravado kind of thing, and wave, but it looks like I'm really petrified right now.
It smiles at you.
Don't smile at me.
Oh,
All
that's
this
friendly.
creepy evil shit smiling, man. What's up with that?
It's all I got. I'm a one-trick pony.
It's what Mike does really well. Is he
We're
creeps us the fuck
really-
out with
really
his
good
weird
at
smiles.
it, though. Yeah.
10 candles all over, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 candles.
Yeah.
That smile with 10 candles, man. Fuck
Uh,
Yeah.
All
10
right.
Candles, great game for anybody watching. Check it out. Good
Feel
RPG
good.
game.
Yeah.
Don't
All
lure
right.
your friends in under false pretenses to play it because
Yeah.
Mhm.
They'll still be mad
guys.
about it a year and a half later. and
Do you want to
gotta
come
get
play
about
like a Halloween fun D&D session together, and then find out like judges?
instead we're gonna make you go heavy on the roleplay, and I'm going to emotionally ruin you for a week.
it. This is why I loved it. I love 10 Candles. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So it's emo. I'm gonna die at the end, and there's trauma. Happy Halloween to me. And Nick was like, I wish we'd never come.
I felt freaked out being like out under an open sky after that. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Sorry for the derail. Please,
It's all
please,
good.
please finish dying.
All right. Back to normal combat routine. Hofi, you're up now.
Okay. Do I get the sense that was like a arcane shield or something like that? She's immune, or they're immune to magic.
Navera seemed to not flinch at all.
Okay, in that case, the person that probably would have used this on anyways would be Salinor. I'm gonna. So, I have a. Let me just check to see if I want to do this as a spell or as the other thing. Okay, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers on him. So, I just whisper and he starts to hear me speaking to him. So he has to make a DC Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay. It succeeded. He
Okay, so he
succeeded.
takes half damage and he's not afraid yet. Sorry, so what is he? Should be 3d6 psychic. Okay. Oh, fuck you. 3 ones.
No
3
way.
ones.
Oh. And that's half of that too?
So 2.
So it's 2. Okay. Good effort.
Wow,
Oh,
the
holy.
odds of that.
I know.
It's not good.
That's spell slot.
That sucks.
Alright,
That's a spell slot.
Yeah.
That happened.
guess I'll die.
I'll just die then. Yeah.
Hopefully
right.
is the stock photo guy.
No, I mean, fuck, does it take an action to do this other thing, or is it... I don't know. Can I... Mike, I'm gonna send this to you and ask if it's something that would be like a flourish or whatever. I don't want to do like hold everyone up, so
Yeah.
you can come back to me maybe. I'll ping it, message you.
All right. I'll look at it, but while you're doing that, it's Rowan's turn anyhow. So Rowan,
Yeah.
now it's your actual action. So what are you doing?
So seeing the shield, I guess light up when I cast Whales from the Grave, I'm gonna try to shoot an arrow at her to see if that will go through.
At Navera. Okay.
Or at them, I guess.
Yep.
19.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. And I guess that's not with sneak attack, so 14 damage.
Okay. As the arrow, that's all you did was just you shot an arrow, just goes flying through the air, and it finds a spot in the plate armor of Navera, but only seems to go in a little bit. It kind of flinches a little bit, and pulls the arrow out and tosses it to the side. Keeps
Okay.
kind of taking steps towards you. It's now about 20 feet away from you.
I'm gonna start stepping behind Holfi.
Okay, using Holfi as a shield. And Holfi, I would say what you sent me is, I would say it's an action.
That's fair.
Yeah. Just do the complexity of it. Okay. So anything else you want to do, Rowan?
I am going to hide.
You're gonna hide. Okay. As a bonus action, so you're gonna make a
Yeah.
stealth check. You're hiding behind Holfi. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
It's okay.
Let me
I
know what
would
you get.
do the same if I
He's
was.
party
I mean,
dad.
I rolled an 18, and then whatever oh yeah, that's a 27.
Oh wow. All right. You successfully hide behind Holfi.
I like climb up his back like a little backpack.
Yeah, she's so small.
I swear to God, I know what this is. Years ago, I hid behind you during a water balloon fight, and you are just exacting your revenge now.
We just started dating, and you used me as a human shield for.
It was
your
like for a second or two, and they were pretty big water balloons. Like they were set right, you
for
know.
your 6-year-old cousins, but okay, that's
They
another
were
story.
ruthless.
Sounds like there might be some trauma here.
Let's not
With-
explore that. All right, sorry, Mike.
No, it's good.
You already
That's
went there.
why I'm here.
With that,
Getting
No.
derailed.
Navera is about 20 feet away from you, Holfi. Navera takes a few steps forward, and stands right in front of you, looking down at you. Stands about a foot taller than you. Navera reaches out their hand and places it on your shoulder. And you feel a cold wash over you. Begin to wash over you. Can you make a Constitution save for me?
Yep, that's going to be 12.
Okay. You feel this cold start to wash over you from the top of your head down. And it's a familiar cold sensation that you've had in this dream realm before when you've gone into various areas. And suddenly your eyes go black. And as you're hiding behind Holfi, Rowan, you see Holfi slowly start to disappear and dissipate in front of you. Holfi. Everything goes black in front of you. And then suddenly you find yourself in what looks like a cave with stone bars. It looks like a jail cell. Constructed from a natural cave.
I'm just gone now.
You're gone. You're teleported to a different realm.
This party
You're
is
not
so
you're not sure
slow.
where you are.
We're so fucked.
We are never going to see each other again, ever.
Oh, we didn't even do anything. We went to sleep because we'd had a long day. We tried to take a long rest, and now we're all gonna die.
It's not Zeph's fault.
Now Navera is standing in front of you, looming over you, and looks down at you, Rowan. Now sees you because you no longer have something obstructing you.
Hey.
Salinor reaches out. He's up. Reaches onto his wrist, and a portal appears behind him. And he
Guys,
takes a
these
few
fucking
steps.
bracelets, man. Sorry.
He takes a few steps backwards, and the portal closes, and Salinor disappears. He's no longer there.
And there was an opportunity to attack or anything, right?
He was never within melee range of you. You attacked him on your turn, but he wasn't within melee range or anything. Unless you have something that can do that.
Nope.
Okay. So he disappears. Holfi's now gone, and Navera is standing, looming over you. Back to Zeph and Triskana. Triskana, you're hiding in the stables. Zeph, you're in the mayor's office. The ball-bearing creature is going to make one more perception check. An investigation check, I'll say. Well, it's really just a perception check. All right. Okay. So it does a thorough search of this alleyway. And it does not see Navera. And it makes a connection for a moment that it doesn't think Navera is actually down here. It turns, and it's going to run back down the alley. And its speed is... One sec.
I want a hard target search of every doghouse, outhouse, hen house, bird house, cat house of this area.
There we go. One sec, sorry. There. Okay, cool. It's going to make its way back down the alleyway, and it ends up... It's using its action to go here. And it looks around, and it doesn't see you guys, and you hear it just kind of howl out. And that is all it can do because that was its turn. Zeph, you're up.
I'm gonna keep hiding. I mean, I don't want to
good plan.
risk.
Good plan.
Well, yeah, like I've got 8 hit points. What the fuck am I gonna do? You know, I mean, I guess I could heal. I should probably do that. Let's do that. What kind of healing shit can I do? Guess I can. This is probably a good time to do this. Why do I have no spell spots next to first level? Because I don't have anything that actually uses one. That's cool. So I will cast False Life on myself at first level.
Smart.
Which, for an hour, gives me 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. I've never seen that happen before. I dropped it into my dice tray, and it jumped out of the tray and spun around in circles and landed on the side of the tray.
That's crazy.
But it landed flat. It's a 2, so that's 6 temporary hit points. How do I do temporary hit points in here?
I think it's in there under your HP. You can...
Yeah, I think you're right-click it or something.
Ah, yes! Let's do 6 temporary hit points. Outstanding. I can do this at will. I should be doing this all the time. I should be walking around like a teenager, healing myself every opportunity. Okay. Alright, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna just stay hidden.
Okay. All right. Triskana, you're up.
Triskana is going to keep hiding, but she will cast Message on the creature.
Fucking with his head.
So it will hear in its head, please don't do this. I can help you if you let me. We are still family. Please. You can reply to this message.
You, he responds, and out in the area where it is, it transforms back into its Suma pirate form, who was once Astra. And you just hear his voice echo out, "You think you're important. You think you have a say in what happens. You have no say. We are all pawns. My plan is to be a pawn that matters. This is just the beginning. Not even Navera matters."
I'll bury myself under some hay. That'll be
All
it
right.
for my turn.
All right. So back to Hofi, Rowan. Hofi, you're up first. So you are in this jail cell, basically.
Do I get a sense that is there any portal, anything, any way out, any way of figuring out where I am? Does this look familiar to me? Is there?
So you get the sense that you're still in the dream realm. Okay. From what you can tell, it's a pretty hefty. It's a pretty well. You don't see a way out immediately. You're kind of stuck here. It's like you're actually in a jail cell, but it's made out of natural like stalactites and stalagmites that are just forming the bars of the jail.
Right. Knowing that I'm in the dream realm still, can I? It would be weird to try to, I guess I don't have the fancy ass bracelets, but I would love to be able to try and like lucid dream my way out of this shit right now.
Mhm.
Would it be weird?
Would it be weird to imagine myself back where I can help my friend Rowan and see if that does anything, or I guess I can fuck around for 6 seconds just waiting. Like, nah, still here probably. All right, fuck it. I guess I lose a turn.
No.
Right?
So I'll say, if you, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get out of the dream realm?
Well, I figure like if I'm thinking like, oh, this is ridiculous, I'm in a dream. I have plenty of dreams. I'll just imagine myself somewhere else. So...
Yeah. So go ahead and make an Arcana check. As you sit kind of in the corner of this room and try to will yourself out of this realm.
21.
Okay. What do you do?
It's ridiculous. I just kind of will that not even that the bars themselves, I'm not even trying to open them because I feel like they are just another illusion put in front of me to make me think of myself as being in a cage. I picture the wall behind me opening back up to the room I was just in.
Mm-hmm. You want to go back to? You're trying to go back to the cavern, the dome.
I'm not leaving Rowan alone. Yeah.
Okay. So, unfortunately, nothing happens. You can't control. You don't. You're really trying to control the reality that you have around you. With a 21, you get a sense that you feel like there's something out there that you can almost grab onto to turn a key, to change things a little bit. But it's just out of your reach. But it's there. How do you get it? How do you grab onto it?
By rolling a 22. Fuck. All right.
You're not even sure trying harder would get you to it. It seems like it's just beyond your reach. Gotta be something, you think to yourself.
Do I see anything around?
Make a investigation check.
That's going to be... Oh, shit. Yeah, 23.
Okay. You give a good search of this cavern. You don't see anything here that would help you in what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay. So to reach.
Rowan, you're up.
Yeah.
As Navera is looming over you, looks down at you, Holfi having just disappeared in front of you.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage first.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna create minor illusion to create the disc that the dragon showed me across the big huge room, really far away from me.
Good idea.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for?
Navera turns and looks at it. I am looking for many of those.
I have a few.
You don't have the ones I want.
How do you know?
Because the ones you have are not what's keeping her in place. If you had them, she would be free by now.
Is she?
You really have no idea, do you?
Not unless you tell me. Could help.
The end of all.
Fucking love the balls on Rowan.
Yeah, I don't care.
Ula Aoti. The one.
Sure. I mean, didn't we just we broke somebody out of prison?
That
I
was
think
me.
we broke you out of prison. Yeah, but I think we broke 2 people out of prison. Oh, 2 gods. Sorry. I don't mean offense for calling you a person.
I thank you for that, for freeing me.
That
Would not
wasn't
have been possible
intentional.
without you.
Yeah, you're really regretting that. But since you're out, maybe we could help each other.
Looks
It's like
puzzled. Yeah.
you're gonna multi-class in a warlock like this?
I highly doubt that. But please, what is on your mind?
And is Salanor really like that good of a pawn? I did just shoot him, and it looked like it hurt a lot, and then he ran away.
He will be fine. He's better off to me alive than dead.
Salanor's a bitch.
He'll be fine, but how much more can he give you anyway? It sounds like his kingdom's kind of like going to crap. He got all of his like he's afraid of magic people, so he sent him overseas. I mean, seemed like he thinks outside the box too much.
Salanor is just a pawn. Everything he's done has been for a bigger cause.
Yeah. What's he done?
Everything you just mentioned. He still has more work to do.
Oh yeah? Anything interesting?
Enough questions. And she just, is there anything, I would say that was your turn, because it was a pretty hefty conversation. She takes they take a few steps forward, reaches out their hand, places it on your shoulder.
So I was 30 feet away, disengaged.
Oh, you disengaged. That was
Yeah.
that was their move. They move forward and place their hand on your shoulder. Go to make a dexterity save.
I'm gonna use my luck roll. 18.
You feel as they reach out and grab your shoulder, you feel this energy, this cold start to wash over you. But you notice that it's emanating from a bracelet around the wrist of Navera.
Well, can I
And-
take it?
Perhaps on your next turn. You're able to resist. You feel the cold start to wash over you, but it seems to kind of like stop at the top of your head as you resist this feeling of being teleported somewhere else. And you're there. You're still looking Navera in the eyes, and we'll come back to you. Okay. All right.
Balls on this tiny gnome. I love it.
Yeah. Back to the ball-bearing creature. It is going to. It's back to the Suma pirate. He yells out, "Why don't you come out? Show your faces. If you best me, I will give you your wife. She is yours, only if you defeat me."
Does that sound true to me?
I won't even make you roll for it. It sounds honest. Yeah, it sounds true to both of you.
Whose turn is it?
It's the ball creature's turn, the ball bearing creature's turn right now. So
No,
then
you just call him
I'll
the ball
say-
creature from now on. I like
the
that.
ball creature, yeah, the balls creature. So Zeph, I'll say it's your turn. Let's take a quick break here.
Okay.
It's probably a good spot, and we'll come back. Yeah.
That sounds good. Thank you, everybody, so much for chilling with us in the chat. We will be right back in a couple minutes, but we're really glad you're here.
Boy.
Be right back. And we're back.
All right. Welcome back. Anybody hanging out, watching us, join the Discord, because that's where a lot of the fun stuff happens. Yeah.
There's a link.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so Zeph, you're up with Chicana on deck. So he just basically taunted you and said you could have your wife if you best him in combat.
I'm gonna cast False Life on myself first. Use my action to do that. Again.
You can do that
I-
again? Cool.
Pretty sure I can do that. I mean, it's at will, so why not? Oh, wait a minute. I may be missing a component here.
Is it concentration or?
No. It's a small amount of alcohol or distilled spirits.
For something with like a low dollar value, it's usually assumed you have it.
Yeah, I would say you have like a flask of something on you. Unless it's asking for like a diamond or like a something like that. Like, yeah.
No, nothing like that. Just
Let's say you have a
okay.
flask of it on
But
you.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you guys are kind. Okay. All right, so let's get some little more health up in this business here.
You're in the mayor's office. Yes, there are bottles of alcohol littered
Yeah.
everywhere.
There are,
Yeah.
of course, there are.
Also, Mike played D&D for about 7 years before realizing that the spells he was casting required components. So
Yeah.
you're fine.
Literally. Yeah.
So we'll cast False Life again.
Thanks, Critical Role. We had no
I'm just
idea.
gonna roll it in D&D. Beyond. That's another 7 hit points of temporary health. That brings me to 13 temp. And then I'll come bursting out of the mayor's office. Where is she?
You know where she is. You saw her yourself. She's safe. And she is yours if you can defeat me.
Bonus action, Senor Tickles. This is kind of a sneak attack, I think, because where is he in relation to Tickles' character? Because Tickles is pretty much like
Really?
behind him to his right a bit, to his southeast. Not that Senor Tickles has the ability to sneak attack or anything.
No, come on, man. I
Big
actually
tentacle rogue.
absolutely, motherfucker, just like fucking
Yeah,
Sucker
exactly.
punch
So
him.
Senor Tickles is going to take a swing from behind, like crack him in the back of the head.
Okay.
A sucker punch with the suckers.
love it. Sucker punch, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Sucker punch from
So
the
good.
suckers.
Ah. I rolled it in D&D Beyond. It's an 11.
At 11, misses.
I know.
Your sucker punch sucked. Sorry.
It's suckered.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right.
I want to do awesome shit, but the dice just don't want to do awesome shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
I'd
a
roll
player, my dice are always
3
terrible. As a DM, they've been great tonight, and I'm sorry for that.
Good for you.
I'm
That
sorry.
benefits me both in both campaigns so much.
Aww.
All right.
That's it for me.
That's it? That's all you're doing with Senior Tickles?
I mean, I used my action to give myself some more hit points, right?
That's right, you did.
And then
yeah.
I burst through the door, and yelled at him. So that's pretty much my movement. And I used my
Yeah.
bonus action, so I guess I'm done, man.
All right. Triscana, you're up.
There's still flourish, which is
All right, so
Bullshit.
he's back to his Suma pirate form.
For now.
Great. Triskana will very slowly walk out of the stable and peek her head around the corner. That's probably about her movement there. Do I remember his name? I mean, I know his name. Do you remember his name? What's his name?
Gauron. Gauron.
Galron. Galron? We're family. Remember? And then cast Charm Person.
Okay. All right.
You don't have to roll a save for that. I foretold he was gonna roll a 1 on that.
Oh, shit. All right. He rolls a 1 on that.
Yeah, he does.
You see a little twinkle in his eye
Hi.
as he looks at you.
Nice.
What's the duration on Charm Person? What's it, like
I think
an
it's
hour?
only a minute. Let me look.
It's a minute?
Yeah, it's not long, Charm Person. Oh no, it's an hour. It's
That's
an
what I thought.
hour.
It's an hour, yeah.
Galron, it's so good to see you. It's been so long. Can you help me get my friend's wife back, please?
It's good to see you as well, Triskana. Though I don't remember looking upon you so affectionately as I did before.
I know. Time heals a lot, doesn't it? It's been a lot of hard years between us.
How do you know him? That boy who wants his wife back.
We're traveling together.
I suppose I could help you. For you, not for him.
I really appreciate that. You know, with our history, it's what she would have wanted, right?
He reaches up his hand and turns the bracelet, and everything kind of transforms around you, Zeph, and you, Triskana, all around you, and you find yourself back in the bedroom. Zeph, you're standing there with Triskana and Gowron, and your wife is still kind of just back against the wall, just still asleep. Gowron says, "Here she is, but you can't have her here. This is just Teller Road."
Where is she in the real world?
How do we...
Well, we're here on the Salanor Islands, of course. Don't you recognize it? Or are you not as cultured as well-traveled as I am?
we...
Isn't he charmed? Why is he still being a prick?
He's still a prick. he's a prick who's going to be kind to
He's
me
just
for
a
a little
prick
bit.
regardless of, yeah.
Have you not? Yeah, I've met plenty of people. Like, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
that.
He's Ostrama. He hasn't been on this side of the water.
I am no longer Ashtama. I am Suma. And don't you forget it.
That's great. You know, it seems like you had a calling and you followed it. And I didn't understand when you left us. You know, you didn't say why you left, but it seems like something here's really speaking to you. What are you following? What are you hoping for?
Ula Oti, of course. For her release. For her to be free.
Oh. Why?
Because she is the god. She is the one. She will save us all.
She is blood in the water. She is darkness upon every corner of the land. And you want to free her.
She is not darkness, she is light.
Sarah
She will
begs to
save us
differ.
all. And if she doesn't save you, then she will kill you. And those she kills, they have it coming.
We'll just have to leave it to the tides of fate to see where the wind will take us, won't we? And what if the woman? You let her go, right?
Looks down at Zeph's wife. I suppose I could, but this is only the dream realm.
Why don't we?
You want me to let her go in like the real world?
It seems like you have so many assets, right? What if you leave this realm, we'll leave this realm, we all wake up, and when you wake up, you just let her go?
For you, Triskana, I suppose I could.
Thank you, Gowron.
Not for him, though.
Of course not. No,
The coward didn't want to fight me.
Well, shit, I burst out and like I was gonna like.
But he really appreciates that. Thank you. We both really appreciate that. We both really appreciate that. Yeah.
He looks at you like,
Yeah.
I ought to put an Eldritch Blast right up you.
We're both really grateful.
why don't you try?
He's just joking. You go ahead and wake up, okay? And let this woman go. And I'll take this one back to the other part of the realm and just keep him out of your hair.
Reaches out, shifts the bracelet on his wrist. The two of you wake up on the ship. You're awake on the ship.
Are you okay?
My hands back. I guess.
Your hands back, yeah.
You know, I wonder if I actually wouldn't get my second Eldritch Blast with with our hands missing in the dream realm. Now that I
Maybe it
Oh,
just
yeah,
comes at the
good point.
stump.
No,
You know?
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Stump Rich Blast.
Okay, so back to Hofi. So you're still in this cavern. What I will say, you don't know of any way out of this jail, this natural jail cell. So I'm sorry to skip your turn. I've done it as much to myself as I have to you. All right, Rowan, you're up. Rowan, so you grabbed onto the bracelet on Navera's wrist. What do you do?
Let me know if this is okay to do. I was gonna do 2-weapon fighting, kind of jab and pull the bracelet off to see if it would cause like enough diversion for her not to notice that I took the bracelet, or sorry, for them not to notice I took the bracelet.
Yes, you can definitely do that. So so you're doing a what is it? The rogue action. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing.
It's an action to. It's 2 action. Like a 2-part action, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I'm
Yeah, so
wondering, should I do that? Because that's making it more difficult for me to get it instead.
No, you could do both. Go ahead. Let's start with the attack roll first.
of 22.
What was it?
22.
Yeah, that hits. And then also, I'll say with the 22, you don't even need to make a sleight of hand to grab the bracelet off of her. What do you take your dagger and
I kind of jab it in their side, opposite of the wrist with the bracelet, and then take the bracelet while I do that. With the other hand.
Navera for the first time kind of hollers out in pain. And with your other hand, you slip the bracelet off her hand. What do you do with it?
I put it in my pocket
Okay.
without her noticing it.
Okay.
And for damage,
Oh, she's gonna notice.
I'll get you the magic item description later, not tonight. But you're now in possession of basically a bracelet of chain shape plus.
And a bar.
I'll give you the description of it later. Yeah.
that is,
And another streaming service. Change Shape Plus.
Yeah.
and that's 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Okay.
Like a health and fitness, like weight loss.
Like, very good.
Change shape plus.
Bravo.
As soon as the bracelet comes off Navera's hand, you see her form dissipate. She disappears.
Cool.
They disappear. Sorry, I'll get used to the pronouns.
Maybe they're
They
using
disappear.
both.
Yeah.
Or they, any.
And they're gone. And now it's you alone in this cavern, this domed, pillared cavern.
Down Salinor.
But I just kind of like put both my hands on my hips and just kind of put my head between my knees for a little bit, just to, like that just happened.
That's reasonable.
Yep. You take a deep breath.
That's normal.
Yep. And then I guess I try to look for Holfie because I have no idea where he is. So I'm just gonna be like, Holfie.
Your voice echoes, and you don't hear anything in return.
Remind
Can
me
I
to
look
explain
at-
that joke before we go offline tonight, okay?
Yes, because I was just like. Can I try to figure out the bracelet, see if I can tell how she turned it or how she worked it to try to get to Holfie, if that's possible?
Yeah. What do you do with it?
I'm just gonna look at it and kind of put it on my wrist and turn it.
As soon as you put it on your wrist, the world around you seems to become a little more real. You get the impression that you're still in this dream realm, but it just seems more real. Like you have more control over reality. That maybe things are a little more what you can make it.
Cool.
This is really weird.
Rowan steals all the coolest shit.
I know.
I know. I'm thinking to myself, like, it wasn't planned either. She's got the ring of teleportation. Now she's got the bracelet of chain shape.
Uh,
You feel there's something out there that you can grasp onto to shift reality to in this realm to what you want it to be.
do I sense where Holfie is?
Do you grab onto what's out there to try to sense that? Are you trying to?
Yep.
Yeah. So you feel there's like a light out there, and you grab onto it, and you're looking for Holfie, and you ask yourself, where is he? And you immediately feel cold wash over you, and you find yourself standing next to Holfie. Holfie, Rowan appears next to you in the cell.
Holfie is just sitting kind of like, crisscross applesauce, just trying to throw rocks to see if he can. Like he's
Been here
hitting
for
on
40
purpose.
years.
Yeah.
You're there, Rowan.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, guys.
Hey.
Got you too then.
Nope. I came on my own. Do you want to leave? I think we could leave.
Yes.
You hear a
Brilliant.
voice echo out from outside the bar cells. Give me that bracelet back!
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Now
Let's
would
go
be.
now. Let's go now. Yeah, let's go. Just try
The
to
right
like.
doctor response. Yes, let's go.
I try to turn it.
I'm
to,
just
like, let's
on the
like-
way out. I'm just gonna use vicious mockery. No.
Yeah.
You need to work on your
Man,
comebacks.
go for it. If they heard it.
I just want to sense like I want to wake up. Let's wake up.
Yep. You grab onto that handle hold, that light that you can just barely grab onto, and you take Holfie with you, and you find yourselves back on the ship. You wake up, and all four of you, are back on piece of ship now.
Got the party back together.
And I'll be right back. My kid just woke up. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you guys okay?
Oh.
Are you alright?
Amoret is now somewhere freed?
I hope. I hope so.
He's right there.
Salinor Islands is what he told you.
Yeah, but just no idea where Finn is.
We can find out. She's alive. We can find out. Holfie.
He's right there, and I have a chance.
Holfula.
Rowan took a better chance than I did.
Holfula. He wasn't right there. That wasn't even him. It was a dream.
It's the same. Who's to say in a dream you can't even believe in yourself enough to be able to make that happen? Even in a dream, I couldn't possibly find the right words to say to make him fear us.
We weren't ready for that. None of us were ready for what just happened. But when you come face to face with him, you will be. Please don't give up. Not yet.
I think I'll be able to give up as long as I've got a friend like Rowan on my side. You
How
saved me in there.
How did you get back?
Stole a bracelet.
You stole a bracelet from where?
An angry god that we awoken.
You have one of these?
Do I still have it on my wrist?
Yes.
It's kind of ugly. I don't think it goes with my outfit.
Oh, Ron. I've never been so happy that you just take anything that's not nailed down. Oh, we might actually stand a chance next time.
How did
is
you
just-
get out? Sorry.
You feel, Rowan, you feel, despite sleeping for a while, you feel exhausted.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. It's a
Maybe I
price.
should take this off. If I can.
That feels right.
You can take it off. Do you take it off?
Yes.
That's a loaded
Do you touch
question.
it?
You take it off. You still feel exhausted. But the bracelet's off your wrists now.
So, does anybody want this? I'll say it makes you tired. I think it makes you tired. I think it may be cursed. We could sell it.
No, no, no,
No, no,
no,
no.
no.
Something of that nature. We don't want being just sold. Whoever can afford it.
I'll hold on to it if you don't want it.
Maybe we could take turns.
Okay. You earned it. Why don't you have it for a while and you can teach us how it works?
We should make sure that we don't go to sleep without one of us being able to
Yes,
help the others.
good idea.
We won't go in alone that way.
Good idea. Do you remember weeks ago when we stole that ship from that Suma?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh,
The first one.
the first one.
When we
First one.
stole and sold.
You might recall that as we were rowing away, he looked out at us and I waved at him and he yelled, "I'll kill you," to me. That,
Oh, the one that Zeph put on fire?
yes, that's
That's-
the one, the
that's
Viking
good.
funeral. He didn't die. That was my lover's father. He left Argorna years ago after she died. He never said why. He left with 2 others of our tribe and never returned, never heard from him. And apparently he joined up with the Suma and is on some kind of quest to free Willa Oti, the storm goddess, out onto the world.
Neat.
Everything feels so big right now. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Everyone always falls into the trap of feeling like a pawn. A pawn, a pawn, a pawn. You have to remember there are players. You have to remember that
word's
each
been
person is
used a
moving
lot.
in. Well, kind of a common trope, common thing that comes up in this sort of part of the game. I've been playing this game a long time.
I don't
And you
understand.
forget there's pawns, just an outset of mind, of your mind. You're free to move however you can, however you see yourself able to move. Make bold strikes like you did, Rowan. Darting like a bishop, straight across, unseen. And then, finding a way to jump like a knight from one part of that dream straight into where the hell I've been thrown in. All of us can move in ways that they don't see, they don't expect. I think that's
You're
our
gonna take on a
advantage.
god, though.
Oh,
I think you have an advantage.
One move at a time. That's all.
I don't feel like a pawn. I see myself as a servant, and I like that. I like, I don't know, just supporting, helping. I don't feel used. I don't know how to play the game like you do. I never really thought of it as a game before.
They do.
I guess we need to learn how to
They
play if we're
think-
going to win.
They think they're playing a game. That means that they think they have a chance of losing.
Which means we have a chance of winning, right?
Chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Zeph's wife is alive. That's something.
Yeah? That's why you guys just ran off and abandoned us?
Yes. Sorry. But yes.
I'm happy for you, Zeph. It's wonderful news.
Grateful, but I don't know exactly where she is, and I don't know what of my son as well. But to know they're still out there,
They're alive.
at least,
There's a chance.
yeah.
The Salinor Islands. And we're headed there anyway, so maybe we can find them in this realm, the real one.
We better.
Why
Well-
is Asuma stealing so many gnomes? Like,
He said they were
What's that
stealing
about?
more than just gnomes. I think that was just a coincidence.
yeah, but we also, like, when we got to the last island we went to, I mean, there was a
Well,
whole
yes,
bunch of...
yes. Obviously, the gnomish slaves, but I think there's more to it than that. I think that's just a small element in the whole. That was just financial bullshit. I don't think that has anything to do with the
So
bigger picture.
let's try and think about the board, the layout of the pieces. What are their moves? What's their end game? First thing they did was move all the magic users across the ocean.
We're the biggest threat.
Concerned about
We were the biggest
Malik
threat
and
until we opened up the breed. Where the fuck their
the
name is
discs.
again?
The discs are their end game.
Yeah.
Why? Because they want to be able to control the dragons, or to prevent anyone else from being able to control the dragons, because they want the storm goddess back. And what's the one thing that can stop them?
The dragons?
That's the game. That's the goal.
Arrows?
Please find those discs. We bring back the dragons.
We gotta find that, what's his name? Malik, or what's his name?
I think
It's either
there's-
Malik or Malik. I'm not entirely sure.
I believe it was Malik.
Malik?
How are we going to
Well-
find these discs? They're so small and the world is enormous. How do we even know where to start?
With our two fellow companions here in this bubble.
Oh, they are leaky. Ooh.
At this point, is it just like a bubble of like almost like soup of like wood
Yeah.
and acid just in a sphere? Like, God. Oh,
We should probably get to land sometime soon.
Should be about 4 more
Ugh.
days.
4 more days. Yep.
God, we should have. If only that island was still there, we could just put them on the beach for a few days, let them sweat it out, and well, no, they would die, wouldn't they?
They might die, yeah.
Can't you say that I'm really scared of sleeping on boats now?
Why?
Is there a way we could just like go to an island or something to sleep every night?
I'm not convinced it's us being on the water that's causing this. I've spent my entire life on the water, and this has never happened until I started spending time with you all, no offense.
Oh, it's my fault.
I'm not saying-
Salmo and Balon, they know of us. They're pursuing us. You think that maybe their awareness of us in some way?
And Captain Randall, or Admiral Randall, he's dead.
He is?
Which kind of makes me sad.
I
I
know.
wanted to kill him.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Maybe there's a job opening.
For Admiral.
Sure. Honestly, Rowan, if anyone could talk their way into that job opening, it would be you.
I don't think so. Probably not.
You did just about sweet talk Navera, so
I do expect they'll be coming for that bracelet. So, whatever
Yeah.
game this is probably going to get a lot harder soon.
Maybe we could make a decoy?
Now there's an idea. What's it made out of?
Do I notice what it's made out of?
oh yeah, for sure. So you take a look down at the bracelet, and it's a really beautiful iridescent gold, just pure gold. And at the very center of it, opposite of where you're, well, it's all one loop. So one side, there's one gem. It looks like a blue sapphire that emits kind of this faint blue light off of it, very light blue, like a baby blue. And you get the sense that seems like it's what you were grasping onto when you were trying to control reality within the dream realm. That's just what it reminds you of.
I wonder if any sapphire would do that, or if this one's special.
It is beautiful.
We have a sapphire, and we have gold we could melt.
Make into a bangle. Would be.
Are any of you
Anybody good at that?
any of you
'Cause
proficient
I
with
could-
artisan's tools?
We have a
I could probably find a ghost that could help us.
or Felix.
Yeah,
Probably got a
he's
tinker
more-
somewhere.
He's a carpenter. He's not a jewelry maker.
But maybe
Oh
someone
no, but
on
I'm
the ship.
saying
I mean, we have 4
You can ask
days.
her.
We could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, we'll
Well,
figure
yes,
it out
please.
before we fall asleep next.
ask one of your friends maybe.
Both? You guys all have to do it. I'm kind of stuck here in the kitchen holding this glass dome together until they're done leaking acid everywhere. But you guys can.
The smell is it's
It's-
like a spicy vinegar.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Do you think it's possible to just not fall asleep? I mean, I'm not saying that's the first solution, but just if we're desperate, maybe we could just stay awake?
Possible. Yes, I've seen people undergo sleep deprivation, yes.
It's not sustainable.
Not for long.
I suppose it.
Maybe let's just keep an eye out for islands.
Bear in
Or
mind
even
that
Sandbar.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Sorry, Holfie. What
No,
were you
no.
saying?
only that sleep deprivation is generally one of the tactics used to try to break people. So
Oh. I didn't know that.
something to bear in mind.
Everything here
Then
is so
again.
strange.
Yeah, we might just be playing into their hands.
Should we try and get some sleep? Hope for the best?
No.
I mean, what are the chances we're going to go back through this shit again if we go to sleep now, right? I mean, it'd be fine, right?
Maybe we.
If I don't sleep soon, I'm not going to be able to fight anything.
So we keep in consistency. You guys have had nights on the water, right? You have
Oh, yeah.
like not every night has had these experiences, but a lot of them have.
We could sleep 2 at a time so they can't kill all of us at once.
But then would be 2 of us in the dream realm. How would the others know?
Oh, they wouldn't.
Divided is.
Is
We should
that
just fall asleep together.
They want to divide us. That's a surefire way to do it.
okay? So we wake together, sleep together, live together, die together.
Fight
But
together. I
let's
prefer.
keep it PG though.
Okay. All right.
I don't know
Oh,
what
God,
that means.
Rowan.
I just heard somebody say it before. I don't know what it means.
The professional and graceful. That's all.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
I guess I'll try and go back to sleep.
Okay. The rest of you do the same.
How much
Go ahead,
time
sorry.
has passed?
It's middle of the night right now. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Okay. Trike will kind of try and set a mental alarm clock for herself so she can wake up before the hut like disappears and recast it. Because it's only
Okay.
good for 8 hours, so she'll try and make a mental note like, okay, a little after the sun comes up, and then maybe I'll go back to sleep.
Cool. I would say you can do that.
Okay.
I put the bracelet back on that I found.
Okay. All right. So you put the bracelet back on.
Since you're so tired, I guess, do you want one of us to take a turn with it?
If you want,
I'll
it's
have
up to you.
I'll have a go. Maybe we can alternate nights with it.
Okay, but no running through portals without everybody.
Honestly,
You would have done the same if it were your family. Please don't pretend you wouldn't have.
I would have done the same thing, yes. But I'm just asking, if you're wearing the bracelet, maybe don't leave everyone else behind.
Fair enough.
okay.
Be wary of that now. They could try to use that against us, knowing how eager we are to recover our lost ones.
You're
Yeah.
probably right. Okay, so if it happens
Sweet
again,
dreams. Yes.
the rest of us will try and keep up then. Okay.
Do this together.
Good night, friends.
I'm not.
Good night.
And the 4 of you, or 5 of you, go to sleep for a second time this evening, Nightmare on Elm Street style, hoping that your dreams are normal dreams. And I think that's where we'll call it for the night.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Good
Wild.
game, you guys. Holy smokes.
Good.
So
All
good.
right.
I love playing Artema every week again. This is great. This is such
Same.
a good game.
Yeah.
All right. So the joke that I muttered under my breath 50 times.
Oh God. Oh no. What
It's
is
not
it?
that bad.
It's not bad. It's just funny. It's a Doug Benson joke.
There's a comedian, Doug Benson, if you guys are familiar with him or not, doesn't matter. He has a joke where he writes a new slogan for the grocery store, Whole Foods. He's like, I can't believe they didn't come up with this on their own. Whole Foods. For your food hole. So now whenever I hear Whole Fee, I hear for your fee hole in my head.
Holfie.
Oh,
Whole Fee. For
Your
your
fee
fee
hole.
hole.
The
I don't.
people.
Matt doesn't look impressed.
Just fucking dumbfounded.
It would be a lot funnier if you were a Doug Benson fan, but you know, it still made me
No,
laugh.
it's fun. No, again, I guess I need to roll a new character.
Matt's like, yeah, it's funny, I guess.
Fuela. For your Fuela hole.
Could have left you in the dungeon.
And on that note,
Yeah.
Everybody, no.
okay.
God damn it.
Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out with us in the chat tonight. We're always glad to have you here. Really, it's been such an honor to have you guys hanging out while we play. We're always grateful to see you. So, we will be back Thursday night, 8:30 Eastern, for Songs of Creation, and please join us next Sunday, the 24th. Jump on our Discord for real. There's a link. You have no reason not to. Jump on our Discord and play Jackbox with us Sunday night.
Can't wait.
A week from now. And if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Night.
Yes.